The Norton became part of my consciousness in the late 60s. When I saw a Commando Roadster, I thought, oh, this is a motorcycle.
If you look at the Norton ads, they had the girls in halter tops standing next to the motorcycle, and what can I say? It would make me want to buy a bike, and the thing sounds great. You get a hot bird sitting next to your motorcycle. You're living your dream, man. It's just beautiful stuff. Let's do it again.
I saved enough money to go to England to buy a brand new Commando Roadster for $980. And I picked it up outside of London, and I rode around London. I went to Brighton, Paris, so over the Pyrenees, Barcelona, and then took a ferry to Ibiza. So that was quite an adventure, and I did the return trip, and then I shipped the bike back to the States. You know, they talk about recapturing your youth. You can do that. This bike has done that. You know, when I'm going through some mountain turns, I'm 25 again. You know, New York State, it's great. But in the city, it's mostly terrible.
Shall we go for a ride?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice.
Recognize it?
Don't see too many of them.
Okay, here we are. Welcome to the Norton Commando 50th anniversary celebration. So this event came together from a customer, Allan Tannenbaum, who came in one day and said that we should do a bike show based around the 50th anniversary of the Norton Commando. And I had this great idea that we'll do a 50th anniversary show. Oh wait, no, that was your idea.
Where'd you get that idea from?
So we have everything from a 1968 Commando Fastback, which is sort of the first bookend, to a 2013 Norton Commando, modern Norton Commando 961 Café Racer, and kind of everything between. All the major period correct bikes, we have one of every iteration of the Commando from the decade that they were pumping bikes out.
The Norton Commando was introduced in 1967 at the Earl's Court Motorcycle Show, and it started life as what we know now as a Fastback. It was a beautiful space-age looking, Googie-style looking motorcycle in 1967.
To me, it's the most perfect motorcycle design. And one thing is that it's very versatile. You see the range that they come in just from the Fastback to the Roadster, the Interstate, the High Rider.
The Norton Commando High Rider is like a love-or-hate thing. It polarizes everybody. It's the cutest version of an American chopper you've ever seen.
It's this goofy, righteous, majestic, wannabe chopper that Norton just blatantly came out with when Easy Rider was in theaters and they wanted their own chopper. So they threw some ape hangers and a banana seat right off of a Schwinn onto this production Commando in 1972, and it's the best.
The Norton Commando, it is a real English bike, and it has a history that goes back now, I think it was 1898 was when Norton was formed, so it's been around for a long, long time.
Nortons are obviously one of the key bikes at the time, and the guys that were riding those original Nortons, they were wearing Belstaff.
Belstaff, who's been a long-time vendor of ours, came in as a sponsor, and it's the perfect match because two iconic British brands coming together.
Everyone remembers us as this motorbike company, but actually we were doing everything for the military. The Royal Navy was wearing Belstaff. The dispatch riders then took it on. We were always innovating, and that was the key with Belstaff.
Well, I started riding bikes in the late 1970s. The only gear, kind of waterproof gear you could buy was Belstaff. It was this kind of duck-oiled cotton, and it was all kind of slightly sticky and greasy. It was never particularly waterproof, I have to say. So that was the old Belstaff.
Now we got it with full D3O armour in it, waterproof membranes. You know, it's the real deal for bikers.
It is waterproof. It looks like the old stuff, so it still really looks really good. But now you've got armour, and best of all, it's not all greasy and oily and filthy. So it's much, much better.
The coolest thing is the heritage, it's the history. When you put on something from Belstaff, you're part of that history. From 1924 to now, you know, there's no other brand that has that.
What's great about Belstaff is it's sort of effortless style, and it's also at the same time the straightest stitching in the whole shop. It's just really well made, heirloom quality, great for city riding. Their pure motorcycle line's been around for 10 years now, so the new lineup is stronger than ever.
I think Chris from Unions talked about this, the British invasion. Well, it kind of is. It just felt right for us to come here, work together. Two British icons, probably for the first time getting together to do this kind of things. We wanted to partner with Union because we feel that they've got that passion. They ride, they work on their bikes. You know, you come here and there's all the bikes are outside. This is not just a store with clothes in, you know? It's the real deal. Union's the real deal. And that's why we want to partner with only people like that, really.
Look at that.
Did you name your bikes?
No.
Because that's silly.
You know, it's funny because inanimate objects can have souls, and there's nothing more soulful than a British motorcycle.